is Emin. Welcome back to another video. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're having a good summer, and I am so hyped to be back with you guys and to be making a video with you on an update on what's been happening in Germany. Note, I'm having a hard time keeping this flag up on the wall. So if it randomly falls mid-video, that's what's up, but it's giving me a hard time. But I wanted to talk about some of the latest updates to the immigration law in Germany. There we go, right on cue, right on cue. Let's focus again. But going back to today's topic, I wanted to give you all an update on the immigration rules and immigration laws in Germany. Some things that have been happening. I've been getting quite a few questions actually on this. You guys are quite curious to have an update, and honestly, so am I, because there has been a bit of a delay, unfortunately. If you want to watch the full video, again, I'll link it right over here, but to give you a bit of a refresher, what was going to happen, hopefully soon, is that in order to become a German citizen, you no longer had to wait 8 years, but you could apply for German citizenship in 5 years of you living here. And also you would be able to have a dual citizenship. So for a lot of countries, for instance, if you're American, they don't allow you to hold dual citizenship, and Germany doesn't allow it either at the moment, but Germany wanted to make that possible. So those were some of the major rules that were coming into play. I was very excited about this, of course. I have now been living in Germany for over 5 years. And so this would definitely have a huge impact on my own journey of becoming a German citizen, and also, you know, having a German passport. So I've been patiently waiting, like y'all have as well. We gotta stay patient, because in true German bureaucracy format, things get a bit delayed. It's a very lengthy process, as you can imagine, to change these laws. And there's a lot of different parties that need to get involved before this proposal actually gets passed as a law. So I foresee this taking a few more months. I think we will not hear another clear update on this and when it's going to come into effect until later on in the year, probably next year. As I'm sure you know, there's been a lot that's been happening in Europe, and a lot of the German government efforts have been focused on helping the citizens from Ukraine who have had to leave their country. So there's just been a lot of focus elsewhere. So the citizenship rules and immigration rules have not had that big of a priority when it comes to updating that. But actually there has been a really big development in the last few weeks, which I wanted to talk about for those of you who are planning to move to Germany or thinking about it. As I'm sure you know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, Germany is searching for highly skilled workers. I have a ton of videos on that, so I'll make sure to link them down below, and you can see if you qualify as a highly skilled worker. But an exciting update is that Germany is really trying to make this as seamless as possible, and really trying to get these highly skilled workers to come to Germany, because there are a lot of vacant jobs that still need to be filled. So one exciting thing that I had to share is that the German government is proposing that at the government offices, they offer services in English. I see this as a major update, as somebody who has had to go through the process, especially as a newcomer, of having to register my address or exchange my driver's license or even apply for my permanent residence. The process can be extremely difficult, especially when you get into the legal side of things, if you don't speak German. So I think it's really amazing that the government is making an effort to have more English speakers available at these government offices. So all of you should be very, very happy about this, because oftentimes what you'll find when you go to these offices is that even if people do speak English there, they're very hesitant to do so, or they can give you attitude about it, and it just makes the whole process a lot more stressful. There's a difference I find in being able to get by with German and speak German even at a basic level, but then it's a totally different ball game when you have to speak on a much more technical, much more legal level, and it can be very stressful if you're not at that extreme fluency level. And just going to government offices in general can be a very intimidating process, but knowing that you can speak English there, or that there's someone who can help you out in English, is a massive, massive win. So I know a lot of you will be very excited about this. My hopes as well is that they'll digitalize a lot of this whole process as well. Hopefully, if anyone from the German government is watching this, we need things to be digitalized, simple things like registering your apartment or updating your contact information. There's a lot of simple things that can be done online, and please, German government, it's time to digitalize a lot of it. There also has been a major immigration update for those who were not able to get asylum here. So there's actually a large majority of the population living here who were not granted asylum, and they're at the risk of being deported, or they're not able to hold a job while they're here. But the German government has made a law possible that will grant people the ability to get a permanent residence for 1 year, and that will also give them the ability to work. And if they are able to meet the criteria throughout that year, meaning they hold a job, they're able to speak the language, then that gives them the opportunity to apply for a longer term permanent residence, which is major because I know there are a lot of people here who are dealing with that struggle, and a lot of people that could obviously contribute a lot to German society and are contributing a lot, but are not getting the actual papers that they need to stay here. So I definitely wanted to mention this because although it may not be directly related to what you're going through or your own experience of wanting to move here or currently living here, I just wanted to point out that the German government is making a big effort towards becoming more friendly towards immigration, towards highly skilled workers, or those seeking asylum. So I think it's a really great effort on the part of the German government. Makes me really happy to be living here and to be able to contribute to Germany as well. So yeah, those are the updates that I have with regards to immigration and the citizenship rules. Again, nothing major with regards to applying for citizenship and the time frame getting reduced just yet. That is still in the works, but stay tuned, subscribe, keep up with me. I will update you guys when I do have updates for you, but good things are happening. Again, there's just a bit of a delay in true German bureaucracy, but that is pretty much all for today that I wanted to talk about. I hope that you guys are having a great rest of the day. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Let me know what you have been up to this summer, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Tschüss!